Bavarian Blacksmith Experience. We are at the Bavarian Blacksmith Experience in Frankenmuth, Michigan. Miley and I are getting cozy, just sitting here, while the boys are gonna go back in the back and make, I think, a knife. Colton, what is it that you're making? What is it that you made, or you're making? A knife? Colton, he's making a horseshoe knife. And Nolan is chilling there. And the rest of the boys went back to make a cool knife at the Blacksmith Experience. Let's check this place out. Colton's the one making it, but you're allowed 4 people back there with you to watch the person making it. So, candy cane on. Choose your experience. Rail spike dagger, rail spike knife, magic wand, horseshoe knife, rune pennant, candy cane ornament. Oh, cool. That is a candy cane. There's the candy cane ornaments right there. Luke is looking at them. You put one on the tree.
I would pay for it. I just want, I want to see you. Yeah. I would, yeah, anywhere between 15 and 45 minutes.
And here is the experience room. You go back and make whatever experience you're gonna get.
So with your hammer, both hands on the hammer. As you see, I want to bounce. So if you're going full force over your head, it's going to come right back. So both hands on, try to hit the material. If you miss the material, both hands will help keep you from bouncing back to your base. Also, if you're going at it, I put my hand here, it's not to stop you. Bring your hammer up to my hand, don't go past my hand, and then go right back down. Because you can't really hurt my hand coming up where you can't go downwards. But if you were to miss, you have a chance to catch the hammer before you hit your face. No offense, my hand's a lot softer to hit your face than the hammer is. Other than that, we do have this stuff that's scale, pops off the metal when it's hot. This is actually crystallized rust, and that's what it pops off. If it hits on your hand, brush it off. Water is cold, stick your hand into the water, neutralize heat instantly. Keep your glasses on, because if this stuff pops off and gets in your eyes, trust me, you don't want that to happen. You're going to go to ER and they're going to take a magnet to your eye. Okay? It's not really severe or devastating. It's really annoying. And then you've got 8 days, like I am on day 7 of recovering from getting grinder dust in my eye. And it's still like I have a hard time with depth perception. I will for the next 2 or 3 days. So definitely be careful with that, okay? Other than that, everything is hot unless told you otherwise, because even at a black heat, we're looking at about 900 to 800 degrees. Alright? So yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Alright, straight.
Go
Nice and
slower,
easy.
Medium. There you go. There you go. A little bit forward this way. Left. Hit that bubble right there. Up. No hold. Don't hit unless it sits up. Hit right there. A little forward this way. Right there. Keep going. Hold. Hit that tip. Keep going. Keep going. You got your buddy coming. Wrap it up. Alright, so normally with high carbon, when we get to this temperature, we have to stop because we don't want to crack the carbon. This is mild tool still, we can keep hitting it until it's black, but the hotter it is, the easier it's going to be for you to move. So we're going to toss it back in the heat, okay? Alright.
You want to give it a try?
Yeah. No, I'm just showing you my tones, because that's how hot it is just holding it.
Hey, do this
that wasn't
before you
changing
fade.
tones, that was
Fine,
black
go
heat.
ahead. Oh,
Toss it in the scale.
I think he's nervous.
Nervous, we got gotta be nervous about?
Sideways and start flaring it out. So what we want to do is smash it down halfway, then we're going to start bringing out the belly. Okay? Work that tip. Hold. Work it flat. Just the tip. There we go. Hold up. Work that tip. Work flat. Pull up. Not bad. So hit me right there on that bone. Hold. Very good. Next round we'll start squashing out a little bit. Got a hang of it?
Yep.
Yeah, harder than you think. It's a pretty thick piece. That's
Yeah, you don't even have to
Not too bad actually.
Yeah.
That's the rubber spike that you would have to work with.
Oh yeah, it's the start.
Wow.
Takes a little longer too, huh?
Actually,
Or do you get it hotter?
You're doing one in here. You want to have some fun? That's what I want to hear. All right.
Sure.
Put your hammer down.
Jammer now. Set it on the anvil. There you
Over here.
go. More.
Hot area. Stay over here. Careful. Maybe the tongs. You're going to put it in here. Turn it on. Pull it down. Okay. So stand right here in the corner. Don't back up.
You're gonna put the horseshoe in
Go
there.
over. One more second. Alright. I'm going to hand you the steel. You're going to put it right in there, okay? Now get behind my hand. Behind my hand. Pull that lever down. Pull it down all the way down. Hold it, hold it. Take it straight. Pull it. Pull and hold. Pull it down.
Pull it towards you. Pull the lever down.
Pull and hold. Make it straight. See, that's straight. Now push it up. Pull it out. Right there with the tip.
Halfway, halfway. There you go.
Now pull it down again. Up. Right, you grab it from you. Right, let go.
Don't be afraid of it.
I know, I'm just like,
Saves you a little bit of elbow
Keep your
grease.
glasses on.
Oh, keep your glasses on.
Okay. Yeah, usually this one has a bit of higher pitch, but right now we're having a little bit of hydraulic fluid with it. Right, come on.
Alright, this horseshoe's heating up. What kind of steel is it?
So this is pretty much a mild steel. So it can take a beating, plus it's also water quenchable, so we don't have to worry about tempering cycles or anything after that.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's one.
Alright, so as the horseshoe has that arc, what I'm going to do is start off. This is going to be your hammer. So we're going to start off here. I'm going to hold it just like this with the arc here. And you're going to hit the top of the arc and start straightening it out. So that way we get the definition of the handle and the definition of the blade. At that point, I'll flip it over and I'll have the blade here. And you're just going to start hitting that tip and bringing it down. And then we'll go back to the forge. Depending on how well the heat goes or how well you hit, we might be able to go a little bit further, or we might have to do a second heat. Okay?
hit it pretty hard.
Well, nice. You want to hit it like good. Heating it up.
Alright, so real quick, while that's warming up, let's go over safety protocols real quick. Alright, start right there and start hammering. Come on, man. Lift your hammer up a little higher. There we go. Towards me. Back towards me. Hold up. Alright, so or a lot of other names, but we're just going to call it the heel right now. And this is the back part of the blade. Front part of the blade is always to a tip. So if I say start from the back to the tip, or come backwards or forwards, this is forwards, this is backwards, heel, tip. Okay? And then we're going to go always down the center of it, and then we're going to go off center of that. So if I say hit here, I want you to aim slightly to the center, but slightly off of it to whichever side we're working. Okay? So when we get it back up and going, we're going to be working the right side. So you're going to aim down center, slightly to the right. That way you have a higher chance of hitting the steel instead of just hitting that edge and then bouncing off and hitting the end. Right here along this side. Hold up. And work this side.
Start back.
All the way right there.
Heel to toe.
Warm it up again. And what we'll do is we'll do the let's bring it through. Now your blade's nowhere near being done, but we've already got the blade isolated from the rest of the handle. We're going to fit. One strike right there, medium strike. A little harder. Hold. Very good. All right. There we go. We get a nice fat belly. When you heat it up, you're going to start right there, all the way to the tip.
Got it.
And that's going to define. Now that we're getting a thinner mass, it's heating up quicker, but also means we lose heat quicker.
Yeah.
Oh, so it dissipates quicker when it's thinner too?
Yep. More mass, longer it takes to heat up, but the longer it takes to lose its heat.
Huh.
Thinner the mass heats up quicker, but also loses heat quicker.
Want to try it? Come on, you gotta try.
No, it's fine.
You're gonna try it. Come on.
Why?
Just hit it a couple times. Grab it. Don't be scared at all. Just do it once for me.
No, I don't want to.
Why? What are you so nervous about?
I kind of like that shape. It's like big, fat belly.
You got a bit kind of like a parrot neck right now. So go ahead and do this side, but go a little bit more towards center. Yeah, alright. All the way to the tip, and right back to you. Alright, hold up.
And for the quench.
Hold it, put it in, move it around, move it around.
Move around, back and forth.
All the way back and forth.
Back and forth.
In. There you go. Back and forth. Keep it in the water.
Don't pull it out. You have a brittle handle.
Keep going.
Keep going back and forth.
So the blade itself is cooled down. We're just letting the handle cool down now. There we go.
Nice finish. Now you gotta sharpen it. Clean it up.
Then we'll give
Show
you
Luke.
a shape to put it in.
So Luke, want to touch it? You can see it. Go ahead. He was touching it. That was a horse's shoe. Now it's a knife.
Yep, that's a size 00.
So this is what he's making. Right there.
It's not sharp, but the other
not
one will
sharp.
be extremely sharp.
Are you just do you have to buy like an extra case for it or? It's all done. This is the final product
Look
right here.
Look what I added to it.
What is? Oh, you put like a little notch in it.
Yeah, but you see what's inside of it?
Oh, let's see what's inside of it.
It's pirate.
Oh, you actually let's see. Hold on.
Focused.
That's awesome. You like imprinted that? The Bavarian Blacksmith Experience. All right, pull it out. Let's see. Wow, look at that.
My first time doing this.
First time. Super sharp. There you go. Look how sharp that is. So cool. Love it. Did you like doing it? All right, Colton liked doing it. Definitely a recommendation. Come see Bavarian Blacksmith Experience here in Frankenmuth, Michigan.